All right, it is 10:15. Time for a little lights, camera, McCarthy, and we're talking a little wrestling today.
You know what? I'm going to get really close to Kevin.
Yes.
Ooh.
Don't send me to HR.
Yeah, no, I apologize. I left my mic at my desk.
He's
so real quick, The Iron Claw is in theaters this Friday. It stars Zac Efron as well as the incredible Jeremy Allen White, who you know from The Bear on the incredible TV series, also Stanley Simmons, as well as an incredible cast. And I spoke to all three of them about this film, about the true life story of the Von Erichs family, who was a professional wrestling family in the 1980s that made history. And it's a very tragic story, but also a very intimate story as well. Spoke to Zac Efron, Jeremy Allen White, and Stanley Simons all about it and more. Take a look.
I do feel this is intimate.
Morning.
Pants tomorrow, please, David.
Terry, I want you to join your brothers in the ring.
Yes, sir. I love that.
Now, we all know Terry's my favorite, then Kev, then David, then Mike. But the rankings can always change.
I love little details of movies and performances, but the little things sometimes are the things you latch onto. And this might be like a goofy thing. I wanted to ask this because I love looking in the rooms and the posters you had on your walls. Stanley, I think you had a Rush poster on your wall, which ends up being that beautiful sequence leading into that awesome montage. But then, Zac, I think at the beginning, I think there's a Smoking and the Bandit poster on the wall.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask each of you, those things are very interesting in terms of character, but if someone were to walk into your childhood rooms as kids, what were on your walls?
Yeah, it was movies, music, some posters. You know, it changed over the years. It started with like Star Wars and stuff like that. But
yeah,
then it became bands. You know, I loved Eminem and like Lil Wayne.
Yeah, I think mine was probably pretty like hip hop heavy, like Wu-Tang or like I don't know, like a Scarface or Goodfellas poster or something like that. You know?
I had a really cool Power Rangers poster. I don't know what happened.
Oh yeah, that movie was great, man.
Yeah. All that. I'd say that was a really fun part of going on to set. All of the brothers were in the same room, so our little sort of, the characters' sections of their walls said a lot about what they were into, and and it was really fun to go and just spend time and sit in that room. That was also where we chill between takes. Yeah. So we would all just sit on our beds and kind of take in.
Yeah, all that stuff informs. Yeah, the set deck and our wardrobe and like just every. You know, I think it helps us get. Figure things out.
I mean, there was like a bunch of magazines and even the wallpaper in that house was like changed.
Yeah.
So it definitely informed. I mean, I remember.
I love that house.
I know, right?
Yeah. What do you want in life, Kevin Von Erich?
More ribs. I want to be with my family. You know, be with my brothers.
What do you like to do with your brothers?
There's a powerful moment between Zac and you and Jeremy where, Jeremy, you basically say something like, I'm having trouble coming down. And it's after that big win. But I wanted to ask each of you, do you know or have a moment in your careers, it could be this film or outside of this film, where you had the hardest time coming down from a sequence or a scene that you did that was just so powerful that it took a while for you to come down from it?
This movie in particular and this character, Kevin, I mean, it's a very tragic story. He's experiencing loss after loss after loss with each of his brothers, and there was a certain amount that I didn't realize was, becoming somewhat real for me. You know, over the course of the movie, one by one, the actors, like the brothers, were leaving, and it did all become very real, and it was easy to, take on a bit of that extra emotion in that it felt real. I was missing my brothers on set, so this one was hard to shake. It took me a couple months to feel kind of normal, so to speak, again after filming this.
I mean, watching the film, after that last scene, I won't spoil it, but after the last scene in the movie, it definitely took some time to come down from that. I was very emotional.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I've felt that way maybe at times with certain jobs. I think for this one, it's like there was such a structure to the physical aspect of things and such a repetition and diet and all of that stuff. And so I think, coming off of this, I felt different from when I started and kind of like letting go of that structure. And there was like the period of trying to like balance once again.
All right, so that's Jeremy Allen White, Zac Efron, and Stanley Simons. The actual movie, The Iron Claw, if you missed it, you're just tuning in. It's basically the true story of the Von Erich brothers. And it's a really powerful, very dark story, but about an incredible family that really kind of put their stamp on history in the 1980s during professional wrestling.
It's fascinating what Zac Efron had to say there, and I know that you love it how sometimes when the actors become the character and how he was trying to explain. There's some tragic elements to the family, but to him saying that as I was losing my fellow actors, it hit me as if it was part of the film.
As characters would pass on, the actors would leave the set, and then he would have to carry that emotional weight, which really is an amazing thing. Zac Efron really is a very talented, incredible actor. I really do believe that. All right, so go to fox5dc.com for more information. Check out Jeremy Allen White and The Bear. Great show as well, and thank you guys very much.
All right, Kev, thank you.